There's a very popular statement by Bruce Lee. I'm sure you must have heard it. It goes like, be like water, my friend," and it tells you everything you need to know about the Buddhist influence, you know, behind martial arts. So there can be many interpretations as well as misinterpretations, I'm sure. But one way to look at it is that be like water, be, uh, you know, fit yourself in, flow according to the situation, adapt, uh, move. So all these elements are associated with water, but also there can be a bigger picture that when you are water, you are part of the greater cycle, the water cycle. In other words, the water that you are drinking is the same water that was once consumed by dinosaurs who walked this planet, because the cycle kept on moving. Water cycle never stopped. So there can be many interpretations and misinterpretations behind this very iconic line. But if you ask me, I would add uh, a, a, a different direction, or should I say, uh, something more to that line. I would say, be like river, my friend, because when I say water, it can be stagnant. Like water fills up a vessel or a pot or a glass, so it feels very stagnant. But when I say river, it has a movement to it, a momentum to it, and there's a direction. So let's be like river. But when you become a river, there are different situations and possibilities. First of all, when you are a river, you keep on moving, and that means that you leave behind a lot of things, and a lot of people, loved and unloved, because you're a river now. You're constantly moving. Since you're a river, you can't be drowned anymore. At the same time, you can't rise either, because you're a river now. Uh, since you're a river, you can't even cry. Maybe there will be momentary laughter when you know crash against rock or something, but what happens to those tears? So it's quite a task to become a river, although there is some direction to it. You're constantly moving, and you are there, and yet you are not there, right? Like if somebody asks, where are you? There's no definite answer. So because the river is constantly moving, right? So there are so many facets to becoming a river, to be on the move all the time. uh, but my biggest concern is, if you become a river and deep inside your heart you know that you want to meet the sea, but how are you supposed to know that you are meeting the sea? Because you're a river and you're constantly moving. So where is the finality? This makes me wonder about all the rivers that dried up. So when they dried up, what happened to that desire to meet the sea? Because when they were flowing, nobody was there to tell them that the sea is here, right? And that is something very starkly sad about becoming a river.